Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Raiz. I'm really happy to have you here today. I am back. It's been a real while once again. I found that my YouTube channel has been flagged and for sure shadow banned based on my pro-Palestinian videos that I've uploaded in the past. But of course, there's a strategy on how to, go about these videos. As we all know that, these platforms like YouTube have some bias against pro-Palestinian takes, and so I think I must have gotten something wrong along the line. But in any case, I'm back to today. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and ring that notification bell for continuous uploads. So today I'll be reacting to a video called Pakistani Liberalism and Feminism, a LUMS talk with Mohammed Hijab speaking on the topic. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Someone for the evidence of classical liberalism, or let's say social liberalism, John Stuart Mill himself could not produce an evidence that his contemporaries and his colleagues were satisfied with. And he's the father of social liberalism in the West. Now, if he couldn't do it, and he's one of the most brilliant minds of the West in the Enlightenment period, at the peak of the Enlightenment period, I doubt a Pakistani blind follower who attends LUMS because because he has the money to go here, and then he's smoking a little marijuana and going to a party on the Saturday night.
And this is what I think also. Like, when it comes to how young people become liberalized and move away from religion, and university or secular education is one of the main streams in which, you know, people move towards this type of ideologies.
And he attends the LGBTQ community, yes, because his masters, the white man, have told him to do so. I doubt that that guy can produce something even equivalent to what John Stuart Mill could provide. He would be liberating himself if he had just said, I am just following the white man. They have clean streets and tall buildings. They have a higher GDP. Surely they must be right. I don't have any evidence for what I believe. Yet I am following them because they have cleaner streets and taller buildings.
And this is also something which I know Muhammad Hijab has said before, is that, or something to this effect, is that the West is, they are technological giants, but moral dwarfs, which is quite interesting because I find that this is kind of like true, because I mean, obviously, the West has gone over and beyond in terms of what technological output they've produced. But in terms of the morality, I mean, we can all see for what it is right now during this, you know, these things that are taking place in the world today.
Just be honest and say that's because of Hollywood. I have been impacted by Netflix and Hollywood. I am impressed by the white man. I voluntarily put myself under colonial ideological subjugation of the white man and the white woman, because let's be honest, feminism wasn't started in Lahore. Don't pretend that second wave feminism came from Lahore or Karachi. It's not a female emancipation project that has its roots in the East. It is a Western knowledge production. And now, if you look at, for example, Western feminists, compare the amount of time and energy that they have put into abortion issues and equal pay issues with the amount of energy that they have put into the more fundamental human right of the right of life for women in Palestine, in Kashmir, or Uyghur women, or elsewhere.
Exactly. So there's a clear hypocrisy on this whole feminist movement when, there are women that are seriously suffering Muslim women that are seriously suffering, and feminism being a movement for all women. Yet, these fundamental human rights are not looked at by these fundamental feminists.
This shows you without a shadow of a doubt that they don't really care about you as much as you care about them. Ha antum ulai.
That's almost like a slap in the face, you admiring this ideology, this movement so much so that you know your own people, your own Muslim brothers or sisters, your own Muslim sisters who are suffering, are placed last, and yet you are admiring these ideologies or these people that holds feminism to such high standards, but have these inconsistencies and hypocrisy.
تحبونهم ولا يحبونكم. Oh, you, the Quran states this. You love them, but they don't love you.
Exactly.
Why do you voluntarily want to be a pajit? And no, why? The white man is not impressed. He's not impressed, nor does he care about you. If he saw you, the same Pakistani feminists and LGBT advocates that attend LUMS, if he saw you on the floor dead, he would have as much care and respect for that image as we have seen he has had for the images of the Palestinian women. So if this is the reality, there is no need.
Exactly.
There is no need to subjugate yourself in this manner without evidence.
Now, look, I do think that one need to take pride in, in your heritage, in your own type of culture, instead of succumbing to Western standards and Western ideologues and ideas and so on. I think as Muslims, we should be in a frame of mind where we are proud to be Muslims, and perhaps not fall into these traps of these Western implications and forces that are ultimately, things that don't have a real basis. As Muhammad Hijab says, there's no evidence to suggest that their way is a better way. Whereas Islam, we have a an objective basis, being that God, Allah, is the one who sets the foundations for us so that we can, or that we abide to. And so I think there's no real room really be to have that inferior complex. May Allah protect us.